Welcome everybody to week number 2 of the SSBL Minors. Today, for the first hour, we have the Jungle Kings facing off against the Spartans. Jungle Kings' first game of the season. Spartans faced the Good Boys last week, came out with a victory. Pot of gold on the mound for the Spartans. And Jungle Kings, Sandy Bash hits this one up the middle. That'll bring up AC Milan. Runner's going to go and head for second, and caught stealing Jungle Kings. One out, nobody on now. And Pot of Gold is ahead in the count 1-2 against AC Milan. And that one's right down the pipe. Pot of Gold with a strikeout. And here is Lorena Maria, the lefty, facing Pot of Gold. She'll foul off the first pitch. And it's a 2-2 count here to Maria. The pitch from Gold is going to get, it's in there for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks in the top of the first, bottom half of the first. Spartans, Dimples Meyer, Yumika Pendragon. This one's going to be hit to left center field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. That's extra bases for Dimples Meyer. Dimples Meyer will park it at second. And a leadoff double for Dimples Meyer. Spartans in business here. Abel Mars on the mound for the Jungle Kings. And he's behind 2-0. Yumiko Pendragon at the plate. 3-0 is now the count. The 3-0 pitch on the way is out of the zone. 4-pitch walk. Yumiko Pendragon is aboard. And that gives runners at first and second. Nobody out for Shiru Imaya. And that one's up the middle. That one's not going to get stopped by the second baseman. The runner's going to round third, head home. The throw not in time. And the Spartans up with an early 1-0 lead. And here is Caesar B, who's going to hit this one up the middle. Flip from West, and that's going to be a double play. Runner advances to third. And here's Nabil Pervez. Runner at third, 2 outs. One, two is now the count to Nabil. And count now even at 2. The pitch, oh, just misses. Full count, payoff pitch on the way. And this one's going to be fouled off down the third base line. And then popped up. Pitcher Abel Mars is underneath it. And that's out number 3. Spartans get 1 off a couple of hits, and we head to the second. Durr, Decline, and Reddier due up. Joshua Durr will lead things off here in the top of the second. They trail by 1. Pot of Gold back out. Struck out 2 in the first inning. And that's a third strikeout in a row for Pot of Gold. And that bring up Calvin Decline. And that's a strike. And that's 0-2. Pot of Gold fouled away by Decline. The pitch from Gold. 4 strikeouts in a row. Locked in. Mojo boost. Gabe Reddier up with 2 away here in the second. And that's a broken bat. It's a 1-1 count to Reddier. Reddier, the veteran here in the SSBL, playing in the minors. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Gold. We head to the bottom of the second. Newton, Taylor, and Fair due up for the Spartans. One away for Vigo Taylor. It's a 1-0 count. 1-1. Abel Mars Hurls that one in here, and that one's skied to right center field. That's going to be caught by Reddier for out number 2, and that'll bring up Christine Fair. That one's going to be stopped by Bash. Bash makes the play for out number 3. We head to the top of the third, 1-0 Spartans. Liv Kiki, Colorado West, and Colson Risen duet for the Jungle Kings. And another strikeout for Gold. Brings up Colorado West. Fouled away. It's an 0-2 count to West. Pot of Gold. Throws it in there for a ball. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts for Gold. Brings up Risen. The lone Risen hitter in this starting lineup for the Jungle Kings. And Nabil can't catch that one, but that one is in there. 1-2 is now the count, and another strikeout. Gold, 7 Ks. 7 Ks for the young stud. Swing and a miss. Abel Mars gets himself a strikeout. And that'll bring up Temples Meyer, who doubled his first time up. That's a grounder to third. AC Milan is there for out number 2. 2 away brings up Yumiko Pendragon. Yumiko walked her first time up. And it's a 1-1 count. Abel Mars now at 30 pitches. That was 100 miles an hour, and that one is breezed right by her, 96 miles an hour. And we head to the 4th, still just a 1-0 ball game, but pot of Gold, 7 Ks through 3 innings. And that one's in there for strike. Facing Sandy Bash, who has a hit off of Gold. She's behind now, 1-2. And that's another strikeout. Pot of Gold does it again, and that brings up AC Milan. This one's going to be skied to right field. And Maeve Newton is there for out number 2. Brings up Lorena Maria. This one's going to be line to center field. That's going to be trouble for the Spartans. And that is a 2-out double for the Jungle Kings. Brings up Joshua Durr. First hit off of Gold in quite some time. I believe it was the first inning. 8 Ks for Gold, and he is got himself a 1-1 count. 2-1 count now to Durr. Can't find the zone there. 3-1 count to Joshua Durr. The 3-1 pitch is on the way, and that's inside, and he's walked. Pot of Gold. Gave up a double, and now has a walk, so runner at first and second now for Calvin Decline. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The count to Decline. The pitch, and that's going to be grounded to Fair at second. They get out of the inning. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Imaya B and Pervez. And Abel Mars has himself an 0-2 count, and that, ooh, just misses. Amaya swings and misses there, though. Strikeout for Mars. Brings up B. This one's going to be popped up to first base. Liv Kiki is there for the out, and that is a mojo boost for Abel Mars. Mars now locked in. He'll face Nabil Pervez with 2 outs here in the 4th. And first pitch swinging is Pervez. This one just in front of the Spartans dugout. That's going to be caught for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Spartans. We head to the 5th. Readier, Kiki and West due up. Pot of Gold will come back out. 54 pitches through 4. And that first pitch is in there for a strike. This one's going to be hit into right center field. That's going to be into the canyon. Out in right center field, and the runner will stop at second. Leadoff double for the Jungle Kings. And what? I guess that says shit happens. Okay then. All right. Two-0 count here to Liv. Kiki, Pot of Gold, finds himself with a strike there, and back-to-back strikes now evens the count at 2. The pitch fouled away. The 2-2 count, and that one's in there. Strikeout number 9 for Pot of Gold, and that'll bring up Colorado West. This one's going to be hit to center field. That'll be caught by Pendragon. Runner will stay put at second. That'll bring up Ryzen with 2 outs here in the 5th. 9 Ks for Gold. Line to third, caught by B for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Newton, Taylor, and Fair. Abel Mars, only 39, now 40 pitches through 4 innings. And he's ahead 1-2 against Maeve Newton. And that's another strikeout for Mars. Maeve Newton sits down, heads back to the dugout, and that'll bring up Vigo Taylor. One the count. Fouled away. Vigo watches that one. 2-2. And another strikeout for Mars. Mars with a couple more Ks. Christine Fair now up with 2 away. Can't find the zone there. 2-1 the count to Fair. That one's in there. 2-2. The pitch from Mars on the way. Strike 3. He strikes out the side. And we head to the 6th. And we have yet to score a run since the 1st. Sandy Bash, the top of the Jungle Kings lineup, will face Gold. Stamina is going to be a factor here for Gold. But remember, everyone on the lineup is an SPRP. So just keep that in mind as we head deeper into this game. Will we see Del Vecchio come in after this batter? This one's going to be lifted to shallow center field. guess they'll let him finish the inning. This one's going to be hit to center field. Sliding is Pendragon. Unable to make the play. Does make the stop, though. Runner will stay put at first. And Trent Scotty will come into pitch. And it's an 0-2 count here to Joshua Durr. The pitch fouled off. 0-2, 2 outs here in the sixth. And that one's in there for a strike. Strike 3 called. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Reisenmeyer and Pendragon due up for the Spartans. Trout Reisen, brought over to the Spartans from his local slow pitch league, his 60U slow pitch softball team. He'll ground out to short, and that'll bring up Temples Meyer. 1 for 2. He had that leadoff double in the first that eventually found him scoring, but nothing since then, and it's an 0-2 count here. Mars will strike out Myers, and Yumiko Pendragon will come up. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. 7 Ks for Mars. Two count to Pendragon. The pitch is out of the zone. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Popped up, and that should be out of play. Just out of play. So another 3-2 pitch on the way from Mars. That one breezed by her. Swings and misses. We head to the seventh. Decline, Redditor, and Kicky. This one hit to center field, but not going to be deep enough. Sounded good off the bat. But that is a loud out, number 1, Gabe Reddier. We'll foul this one, and that'll be into the seats. And an 0-1 count to Reddier. This one's going to get down for a base hit. Reddier with a second hit of the ball game. So the Jungle Kings have a runner on for Liv Kicky. Kicky is tense. 1 out, 1 on. 7th inning, they trail by 1. And that one's in there for a strike. This one is going to be blooped to second. They will just go to first and get the out there. Runner now in scoring position for Colorado West. Low contact for West. What can you do here against Trent Scotty? 1-1 is the count. The pitch in there. 1-2. The pitch from Scotty in the dirt. 2-2. And this one's going to be lifted to left center field. Dimples Meyer is there for out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Imaya, B, and Pervez. A combined 1 for 6 here in today's contest. And remember, there are 3 other games going on right now. Make sure you do tune in to catch some of the action there. And then we'll be back at 7 p.m. Central Time for the second round of games. Here is B with 1 away. That one's going to be stopped by West. The throw in time. 3-1 the count here to Pervez. Pervez lines this one to left, but foul. Hard hit ball. Just needed to straighten that one out. And this one's going to be hit to center field. That one's headed back at the track and caught by Reddier for out number 3. We head to the 8th, 1-0. Lifted into foul territory. That'll be out of play for Meyer, at least out of the reach. And it's a 1-2 count, and ooh, tricked him on that one. And we're back to the top of the Jungle Kings lineup. 1 for 3 is Sandy Bash. Two, 1. And that's a walk. And that'll bring up AC Milan, tenths, and 0 for 3. Here in the top of the 8th, runner aboard with 1 out. Trent Scotty. There's a 1-1 count to Milan, 1-2. And grounded to first. Amaya goes to second for 1. Rising the throw. And a double play executed to perfection. Bottom of the 8th. Can the Spartans get any insurance runs? Maeve Newton. And here comes Ben Driffy. Ben Driffy will pitch here in the 8th for the Jungle Kings, and that one's in there for a strike. A K-Dud is Ben Driffy. And K-Dud activated here, 2-2 the count. The pitch is in the dirt, full count now. And that one's going to be fouled. 3-2. Pitch on the way, and that's a walk. Maeve Newton draws the leadoff walk here in the 8th. Vigo Taylor 0 for 2. Hits this one hard to second. And that's a double play. 2 outs now. Christine Fair, who's 0 for 2. 0-2 count, K-Dud. Ben Driffy. This one's going to be lifted to shallow right center, and Sandy Bash able to make the catch. We head to the 9th. They trail by 1. The middle of the lineup, Maria Durr in decline, but lots of Ks on that stat sheet. But Lorena, 2 for 3. A single and a double for Maria, and this one's going to be hit to left, but foul. And that's a strike. It's a 1-2 count to Maria. The pitch is high and inside. Oh, check swing. Full count to Maria. She gets jammed on that one. And that's out number 1. 2 outs away from another victory for the Spartans. Joshua Durr, 0 for 2. This one will get through for a base hit to a 1 out single. 1 runner is aboard. That is the tying run. Calvin Decline 0 for 3. Trent Scotty locked in here in the 9th. 2-1. 2-2 now. The count to Decline. This one's going to be hit the short. Cut. No! Tough jump from Risen. Drops it there. 2 runners aboard for Gabe Reddier, who's 2 for 3. Fouled away, 2-1 the count to Reddier. And the go-ahead runs at first. Tying run in scoring position. The hit. This one's hit to right center field. That one's going to tie the ball game. And it looks like the Jungle Kings will take a 2-1 lead here in the 9th. A 2 RBI double for Reddier. The catch by Ryzen would have been out number 2. And this one's up the middle. Runner will halt at third. Runners are now at the corner for Colorado West, 0 for 3. Tense now is Scotty. Accuracy low as shit. One. And it's 2-1. Scotty can't find the zone. That one finds the zone. 2-2 here to West. That pitch is going to be skied to left field. Back goes Meyer. Meyer is at the track. He'll throw this one in, and that'll score another run. 3-1 Jungle Kings here in the 9th. And Chopper Vadamakia will come into pitch here for the Spartans. He finds his own there. It's a 1-1 count now. And popped up behind home plate. Will it stay in play? Nabil Pervez is there, and that one's going to be off the fence. It's 1-2, and this one's popped up once again behind home plate. This one, though, Pervez will make the catch. We head to the bottom of the 9th. 3 runs for the Jungle Kings in the top half. Ryzen, Meyer, and Pendragon due up. Can Trout Ryzen go back to his 60U slow pitch softball ways? No, he can't. Unless that's exactly how he played that game. 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Dimples Meyer, 1 for 3. Ben Driffy is in line for the W. And an 0-2 count. K-Dud is on. And this one's going to be stopped by Milan. The throw in time for out number 2. Yumiko Pendragon. One the count. Three one. That one's down the pipe. K-Dud, full count. 2 outs in the 9th. This one's going to be hit to right. The Jungle Kings will get a victory, and the Spartans will fall to 1-1. 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Just 2 hits for the Spartans. Everyone but Reddier for the Jungle Kings struck out. And on the other side, everyone but B and Pervez struck out. Durr with 2 Ks, Kiki with 2 Ks, and Ryzen with 2 Ks. Mars strikes out 8, Gold strikes out 9. Incredible performance from both Gold and Mars. Driffy gets the W. 2 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, walked 1. That's going to do it for this game. We'll be back in another 30 minutes or so for the second hour of SSBL Minors. Make sure you do subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll see you in the next games.